Look who's back.
That's right. Do your thing, cuz.
Do your thing, cuz. I tell my cousins that all the time. I don't know what they're doing to me, but they keep doing it, and I keep enjoying it. Oh, wait, I'm live? Son of a bitch. The camera wasn't supposed to be turned on yet, but I clicked the on button, and now you guys know my dirty secrets, and it's disgusting. But yeah, now that you know, it's out there, and my cousins know, and it's okay, because I live in Texas. But I don't live in Texas. I live in Ohio. No, it doesn't matter where I live. But yeah, continuing the Texas Chainsaw Massacre watch-along series, landing on Texas Chainsaw 3D, one of the most beloved sequels in this franchise. Not really. People don't really like this movie for some reason. I love the hell out of this movie. I have a really good time with it, and I don't know why people don't. So what if the timeline makes no sense, and Alexandra Daddario is supposed to be like 40 years old and looks very sexy, and she's really like 20? Who cares? Doesn't matter. It's fun. It's a good time. We're here to watch it tonight, and I have really special guests on for tonight. Usually don't go live on a Friday, but I said, fuck it. Why not? Let's have a good time. Got two amazing people on tonight. One of my best buddies in the whole world, James Grim, director of my special boy in the upcoming Halloween fan film, Halloween Aftermath. What is going on? James, how are you?
Hey, it's been a while since I've been on one of these with you, man. How's it going?
It's good, good. It has been a long time. Used to be on here all the time. We don't do that anymore, but that's okay. We're still buddies.
I feel like I lost my stage presence, so forgive me.
What do you mean? You're like a super director now, bud. You're like a legend. It's all good. And another special guest, one of the best horror YouTubers out there. One of the main reasons I even started a channel in the first place, Lee from DRUMDUMS. What is going on, brother?
How's everybody doing?
What's up, buddy? How are you?
Let's fucking party.
Let's do it. This is not a loved sequel in this franchise. People hate this movie, and I just don't get it because I think it's a load of fun, and I don't understand. I don't get it.
It's amazing.
It is. I watched a review from way back when, earlier today. I don't get it. You gushed over this movie. Yes, it has its problems. I get it. But it's just so fun. I just don't get it.
First thing I'd like to say is thank you for having me on. It's always fun when I come on here. Also, James, when you become a really big director working next to J.J. Abrams and all those guys, just remember the little people.
Oh, get out of here. Never.
Because every time he does a film, it just gets bigger and better. And so, yeah, I'm like, damn, look at James. Good for you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
everything kind of in it, right?
Yeah, technically, he is. Everything I've seen so far that you've shown from Halloween Aftermath is like above and beyond what a fan film should be, dude. I'm very impressed, and I can't wait to see what the whole thing looks like put together, dude. It looks so good. So excited to see it. But we're not here to talk about that tonight. You talk about that enough. I see enough of that, but you got to. You have to. No one else is going to market that thing for you but you. So you got to do what you got to do, and I respect that hell out of that, dude. But tonight, we're here to tally up some points and kick back and relax and watch Texas Chainsaw 3D. And we got to tally up some points to see where this thing ranks after we watch all these bad boys. And this is how we do it. Every kill is 5 points. A signature kill, obviously, that is a kill when Leatherface kills somebody with a chainsaw, 10 points. I don't know if this movie has one, but a signature ass shot is 50 points. Every deranged family member, which I don't know, because the opening of this movie might have a shit ton. That's 5 points each person. Roadkill and rotten food, because these movies are gross and disgusting. That is 5 points every time we see some. And then this is where the chat comes into play. Final girl vote, which this time is going to be obviously Heather, played by the lovely, beautiful Alexandra Daddario. 5 points is the worst, 10 points and 15 points is the best. And then the performance of Leatherface in this movie, same deal. 5 points is the worst, 10 and 15 for the best. I will drop that poll in the chat, and you guys will help us get that points for that. And then at the end, we'll tally them up and see where this one is placed in the rankings. Before we get the movie rolling, let me see which movie is in first place so far in this ranking? So far, first place is the remake with 170 points. Not a surprise. A lot of kills in that movie. A lot of kills. A lot of deranged family members in that movie. So we'll see where this one comes in. It's been a little while since I watched this one. This is one that I watch kind of the most, to be honest with you. It's a fast-paced movie. A lot of fun.
This one?
Yep, I watched this one the most. I don't know why. I really don't, but I like it a lot, and I'm looking forward to watching it with you two fine gentlemen this evening. So,
thank you.
If you guys are ready, and I gotta grab my remote, we'll get this.
I like how all three of us have Myers masks in the background.
Of course, we do.
We kind of have to, right?
Have to. Yep, James made me this one, so of course it got to be here.
Wow, that's really nice.
James is good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. All right, we'll count it down from 5 and get this rolling. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Boom. Are you guys watching digital or the Blu-ray or DVD?
Digital. Because I actually don't own this one, unfortunately.
What?
I don't own it.
Oh, man.
I thought I did, but I don't.
I actually have it right back there on display, right between the H4 masks.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So for this, I got the 3D version too. Actually,
I was just going to ask you.
Came out. Yeah. Have you ever watched this in 3D?
I have not watched it in 3D.
It's got some pretty good 3D. I think as far as horror goes, the best 3D I've seen is probably My Bloody Valentine.
I agree.
It's got some really great 3D effects in it, but this one's got some decent ones too.
What do you think of this opening? I think they did a bang up job doing this.
Oh yeah, with the
recreation,
recreating the first movie. And was this the first requel? Like requel? It might have been.
I think it was.
I think it was. I can't remember a requel before this. Lionsgate.
Oh shit! That was an ass shot. Do I have to?
There'll be modern day ass shots later on. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, I do love that they showed some scenes from the original. It's been a while since I watched this one too, actually. But yeah, man, this is the one movie in the I can understand likes or dislikes for every other movie. This is the one movie you can't explain it to me why you don't like it. I can't. You can say things are stupid, and I'll agree with you, but this movie is so freaking fun, rewatchable. It's got great kills. It's got hot women. It's got everything you'd want in a Texas. I think it's probably the most accessible.
Oh, Franklin, my man.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Poor Franklin.
Yeah. Man, I love the look of the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Oh my God. That's early 70s vibe that you get. Oh my, that's just like candy for me.
Just like the raw, visceral nature of it, just borderline.
It almost feels like you're watching a snuff film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back then, when they were screaming like that, like the first time I saw this was probably in the 80s, the original. And it freaked me out because of the screaming. I've heard screaming in horror movies before, and it always felt like, oh, that's act. But this felt like real. Like they were like, is she really like in pain there? Because it looked like she was really in pain.
You can feel like through the screams, like the trauma that's being just put out there. It's just crazy.
I think that's why I always get into arguments with people about the original and the remake, just because remake's great, but this is an experience. The first movie is just an experience, and you might not come out of that experience feeling comfortable. It's almost like a dangerous movie. We've all seen it so many times, but if you show this to somebody that's never seen it and never heard of it, they might not come out of that movie okay. Whereas if you show them the remake, they'll ask you for a bowl of ice cream. It's a thing. So that's why I almost get offended When people say the remake's better, it probably is, but yeah, with my deranged mind. But yeah,
Let's see.
I guess it all depends. Like the 74 film, you know, it's a very raw and gritty type of film. The 2003 film's very polished, very Hollywood, but you know, it's not meant to feel like this, or the 74 film feels like, you know, that one feels like, like in the experience. The new one just feels like you're watching a movie.
Yeah. And they checked every box they needed to you know, they made one of the greatest remakes ever, I think. You know, I can't take anything away from them in that. And I think it's good that they didn't try to recreate the feel of the original.
Adam Marcus, really?
Yeah, Adam Marcus had a hand. I think was he the main writer of this? I think he was. Yeah, because he's explained the issues that, you know, were present with the, you know, Alexandra Daddario being 20 years old. She's supposed to be 40. But it's one of those situations where the intention wasn't that. It started out as a certain thing, but you know how scripts, they go through revisions. And by the time it's actually on the screen, you know, it's like The Mask and Halloween 4 and and H2O, you know, and they're like, how in the hell did we get 4 masks in the movie? Because of, you know, the communication just kind of
wasn't there
below the wayside.
Yeah.
And it's too late by the time the movie comes out.
Let's see this.
There's Gunnar Hansen.
I gotta count all these freaking people in here. We got 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, more people than were in the original.
Where did they all come from?
We got 5.
The family thing was a little confusing too in this one. I will agree with that. You throw logic out the window with this movie, right?
Yeah. Kevin.
You have to accept that.
There's more.
Hey, what's you guys' timestamp? I'm at like 5:30.
I'm at 6:08. I'll pause it for 30 seconds.
Okay.
I'm at. The hell am I at? I'm at 6:20.
Oh, okay.
The hell?
We're around the mine just a little bit. There we go. Bill Moseley just walked in with his gun. Okay. Yeah, I think right away you get a disconnect with the original because they're showing the scenes from the original, but then and this is like, was this taken from a different movie? Because who are these people?
Where'd they come from?
Yeah. And they're in the soy house.
It just no longer feels like a raw picture.
Yeah, that too. They didn't match the color grading either.
So when Sally was screaming her freaking brains out, they were just like chilling in the other room.
Yep.
Yeah. Never heard a baby cry or nothing.
CGI fire. Looks good. That's a real good
disconnect.
Fucking guy.
Marilyn is not in this one, is she? Is she made an appearance in, I think, 4, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Can't get around a good book.
I always forget the last names of because it's not the Sawyer, but what's the other, like there's the 2 families that are feuding in this one, right?
Yeah, the Sawyers and the Hartmans.
Hartmans, that's it. Yeah, Hartmans. I always forget.
Ooh. James.
So when this came out, this was 40 years later? Is that what it's supposed to be? Yeah, because she's supposed to be like 40.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, today, she's in her mid-30s today, though, right? In real life?
Yeah, I would maybe early 30s.
She just had a birthday the other day.
She looks
Yeah.
pretty good for her age.
Yes, it does.
Very good.
She's doing just fine.
She's doing well, yeah.
Yeah, her career's really kind of soared ever since this
see.
movie.
She's
This wasn't her
38.
first movie, was it?
No, I think she did.
she.
I don't. It wasn't. It
She was in
definitely
True Detective.
She was in that.
But-
Yeah.
I think that was after this.
She was in Percy Jackson and the Olympians in
I just
2010.
watched all that on TV the other day.
And she was in another horror film. I remember what it's called. For some reason I was gonna say Malevolent, but I don't think that's it.
What else? Let me see.
Oh, I think I know. She was in like the 80s. Like it was supposed to be set in the 80s, and it was like a metal. Like they were going to a metal concert.
That one too on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that one as well.
That one came out a few years ago.
I liked it actually. I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
But by the way, that counted as death, so I'm just gonna give that like 7.
What are you grading this? Death out of 10 or something?
Each kill counts as 5 points, so they killed probably like 7 people by shooting them, so that still counts.
Oh yeah, there you go. Rack up them points.
Doesn't matter how they die.
Yeah. Hey, you got a meat saw? Yeah, there she is. Yeah, she looks like a baby in this.
She does.
Yeah. Alexander Daddario automatically gives this movie a 7 out of 10.
Immediately.
Immediately.
Yeah.
You're already past the halfway.
Oh yeah, that other girl ain't bad either.
Yeah.
It's funny when Matt said, "Do I want to do this film?" I was like, "I'm not a big fan of this movie, but let me watch it because
Yeah.
At
At least you get eye candy.
Yeah.
my mind might change. I mean, it's not like the Next Generation or anything like that. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, that to me, Next Generation is like unwatchable. Like it's hard for me to even get through it.
It is. I tried watching it a couple months ago and I was like, what the fuck
Yeah,
is this?
it's tough. Whereas this one, it just kind of, it flows.
It does.
After you get, it does an abrupt start though. What we were just talking about, you're having trouble linking up to the original. But
Yeah.
But now it just feels like, your normal modern day millennial slasher type movie
Oh, I didn't see this.
with pretty people.
Thanks, Jason. Appreciate that, Matt. You're kicking ass with these watch-alongs. Thanks, buddy. I've really, really been enjoying these little interactive watch-along series for real. They've been Friday 13th was a blast. This one's been a blast. Loving the guests that come on. Really fun. Appreciate it, Jason.
It's been a while since I did a commentary too.
Later on this month, Late Night with the Devil is streaming. You should do that one.
Is it? I didn't get to see it yet, so I've been wanting to see it. So
Go watch that shit.
Look,
It-
Really
it's even in
good. Really
theaters.
good.
look, it's Trey Songz.
Yeah, you get no nudity in this movie though.
It's like right there. What are you doing?
That's not nudity though.
Yeah.
It's just a product of the day, It's not like the 80s.
It's not like the 80s.
Oh, 80s. They're already been out 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Let me
They don't
see.
make them like they used to.
No, they don't.
Oh, sorry, Antonis. Antonis said, for all three of you, what is your guys' favorite TCM movie? Well, Lee's is the original. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Oh, 3. I'm a little biased. I watched it in theater.
Yeah, mine's 03 too.
Nice. So both of you are 03?
Yeah,
Nice.
I think I saw that one first.
I did see.
Yeah, I think a lot of people saw the 03 one before they saw the original. Maybe it's a generational.
Well, I watched the original in part 2 and 3 and 4 before. I think like my experience in the theater, I think it has to do with like being there with my dad and stuff, and just remember when we were live those moments that we had. So maybe that's why I'm a little bit more biased, because it was a special occasion that never really happened as often as I hoped, being a child and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure. It's like I I always have a special kind of relationship with When a Stranger Calls remake. And I know a lot of people don't really care for that movie, but that's my daughter's first horror movie that I exposed her to. And she loved it. It always makes me think of her when I watch it.
I actually don't mind that movie. I actually kind of like it.
Yeah. I just reviewed it probably maybe 6 months ago. And that was the first time I watched it in years. And yeah, it actually holds up pretty well. You know, good. It's not like a bloodbath type movie. It's more about tension.
No.
So.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me see. See the Rotten Tomatoes for this bad boy, 19%.
19%.
19% for the critics and 40% for the audience. Not too terrible from the audience.
19%, like you would think if a movie's 19%, everybody should hate it, right? Like it should be that bad. But realistically, this movie should be around a 40%, I think, because I said, I have a blast with this movie. And I think if a movie's highly, highly entertaining, that should be a fresh, right? If you're entertained by it.
What's Leatherface on Rotten Tomatoes?
Oh, let me check. I get to watch that on Tuesday. I'm so excited.
No.
That one's kind of a slog for me.
I watched it one time.
Yeah,
didn't like it.
Yeah, me neither.
Let's see. Leatherface got a whopping. Why do I think it's going to be more? Oh, it is. What a disgrace.
Mm-hmm.
More than this?
27% from the critics.
I believe it.
But the audience is a 23. So there you go.
Pretty high for it.
It's an interesting franchise though, because there's a lot of different flavors, and you got
all
the crazy psychotic with Next Generation and the first, really, and then you got just a really great but still very violent with the beginning and the remake.
Yep.
And then you got the boring ones, which are 3 for me, and the forgettable ones.
Yeah.
You know, and then you got the really fun ones, like this one right here, and the newest one. You know.
Yeah. Part two. You know, part two it's a little.
Yeah, the part 2. Well, yeah.
It's really, you know, with that movie, it's kind of like hit or miss with me because I do like it, but I think it's nostalgia that gravitates me towards the film. Overall, I'm not like a massive fan of it because it's so weird. It's like such a departure from the first film. But you know, Dennis Hopper's in it, so that's cool.
Yeah. And you got Chop Top.
Chop Top.
A great character.
That's why it was cool to see Bill Moseley in the beginning of this one.
Yeah, it was.
It was his credit card.
I don't know if you got pretty people, you're going to have wet pretty people.
Yeah. Oh, yes. That's a wonderful point. Do you guys play the game at all?
I never did.
I never played the game.
It's not that good, but just try it out.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Oh my god! Like he hit him that hard. He didn't even start moving yet.
I think this is the first movie that I saw Clint Eastwood's son in too.
I'm surprised he's not a bigger star nowadays.
I know, right?
He has like it, you know. He has that look about him, you know.
Yep.
I'm a fan of his.
And this guy right here reminds me of Brad Pitt a little bit, especially from like California. You ever seen California?
Oh, I could see that.
Oh, early Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Earlier, yeah.
Just the way he acts too, you know, he's a little bit. That's kind of how like young Brad Pitt would act, and
even his stance, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of see Scott Conn there, a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy from Ready to Rumble, right?
The guy, yeah, in Varsity Blues.
Gone in 60 Seconds. Wait, yeah.
Vanderhoff. Bill Johnson might be my favorite Leatherface from Part 2. Interesting. Really?
Yeah, I remember Gunnar Hansen. He wanted to do Part 2, but I guess they wanted to pay him skill, and he said no. I always think of like Canon Films when I think of Part 2, you know, and it definitely has a little bit of like a Canon Films flavor to it. I don't know if you guys have seen that Canon Films documentary that came out a couple years ago. That is one of my favorite all-time documentaries.
No.
It's so good that I imported it from like the UK because that's the only place you could buy the DVD, and I've watched it so many times.
I don't think I've watched it. What is it about?
It's basically about the rise and fall of Canon Films, and they kind of started out in the early '80s, and their first couple of movies were slasher movies. They did like Schizoid and Hospital Massacre, and then they kind of went into like the action realm. Had a lot of like Charles Bronson movies and Chuck Norris, and they did like Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone.
Okay, yeah,
but the documentary is so good because they would literally just come up with a movie poster and a cool name without a story, and they would sell it, and they would pretty much lie and say, "Yeah, we got this great story," and then, but it was like cheeseburger movies, and they would churn out movies like 5 times faster than any other studio. They didn't care about quality or plot, and if they got a good movie, it was like an accident. But yeah, I love Canon Films. I think they might have done Cobra too. Actually, I'll have to look. I think they did Cobra. Yeah.
Another super chat from
Jason. Will know in backtrack. He'll know if they did Cobra. I think they did.
Cobra. Hospital Massacre. X-Ray. That movie was good. I like that one.
I hold on. I have the DVD right here.
Schizoid. I wasn't a fan of that one.
It's called Electric Boogaloo, the wild, untold story of Canon Films.
Yes, they did Cobra.
Yeah. And it's got like Over the Top on the front. And it's Masters of the Universe with Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph Lundgren.
There's so many funny stories in this documentary. It's really good.
The Punisher, baby.
It's definitely a rated R documentary. That's another thing Canon Films was known for too, is like excess, like tons of nudity in their movie, like, and there's all these great behind the scenes stories from the actresses about how some liberties were taken on set, and like these days, oh my God, with the Me Too movement, they would have never gotten away with what they did back then.
Not a chance.
Oh. Oh, who's pulling up? It's good old Buddy from Halloween 2.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's right. Where's his donut?
Where's his donut?
And the coffee.
It's Buddy.
Buddy. Yeah, I'll be right back.
You're good. Oh, I do see the red shorts. You're right.
Yeah, there's a few callbacks to the original in this movie that I caught the last time I watched it, especially the shot when she's walking. They have that in the red shorts.
I added that because I thought that the ass shot was going to be such a big thing in these movies, and it turned out that it really wasn't. It was only in a few of them so far.
Yeah, you would think they would like kind of throw it in there, and
I thought it was going to be a big deal.
I think he was in Office Space too, the Halloween 2 guy. The jump to conclusions, Matt. There would be this Matt, and there would be these conclusions that you could jump to.
He was the police chief in Richie Rich's Christmas Wish I used to watch when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
he's been in everything. Big character actor.
Hell no, I don't go in there. Oh, he's also in Hatchet.
Oh, yeah. I still need to. I've seen the first Hatchet, and I don't even remember it. I need to go back and watch. I have them all too because I got them like in the horror packs. They would, they included all 4 of them eventually.
So were you guys I'm back, but were you guys a fan of Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
50 points.
Which one?
The new one? Just Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Oh yeah, 2022?
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, I liked it.
I think it had some definitely really cool ass moments.
Yeah, great kills. I love the ending. I love endings, it kind of like in Wrong Turn 4, where the final girl or guy, you're like, okay, good, they're scot free, and then like the very last scene in the movie, nope, we'll go ahead and kill
him. He's so proud of holding the head up.
Leatherface grabs her head and just chainsaws it off. She ain't gonna be in the next movie.
No, he's happy about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had a great time with the last one.
I liked it.
Just like any Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, it was divisive. It seems like every single one of them, it seems like for the most part, there's always an audience that loves them and then an audience that like can't stand them. Like this one.
Yeah.
I will say, and we're nowhere near the same, but I'll go ahead and say it right now. I never had a problem with Do Your Thing, CUZ. I always thought that's part of the flavor of Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes.
Those characters would literally say that in every movie and it would be fine.
Do you think
for some reason people hated the line in this movie? I never understood it. That's Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Do you think, CUZ?
Do you think, CUZ?
Granny like to play pool.
I was watching this with my baby mama when it first came out, and that line came up, and literally we looked at each other, and we just kind of,
are you kidding me?
Like, did that happen? Like, really? So it was very unexpected.
Overall, I kind of like how she starts. You know, she starts the movie off kind of normal, and then at a certain point, when she realized that she's being double-crossed and she joins the Sawyer side, she starts getting a little crazy herself.
Yeah. I think she starts to realize like because you can see she has a hobby in collecting bones and shit and cutting meat. So she like there's something already embedded into her.
Yeah.
This just opens her up to allow her to feel like, okay, this is normal.
Yep. You know, this movie kind of was the first of a lot of things too, because Sam in Scream 5 and 6, she has a little bit of her father's DNA in her, you know, a little bit of that dark side. Mm-hmm. Same thing here with this.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the part where they cover up the bottom of the dates with the little bit of the grass, so you can't see the year.
Bottom of the what? The dates?
They covered up the dates because the times were obviously messed up because obviously.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, good call. It's interesting because it's a blatant fuck up.
Yeah.
That's what's funny about it.
So really the date on the bottom of Verna's tombstone technically should be like 1992 instead of 2022. See, right there again.
Dates? Let's see, hold on.
Right there, it's covered up with the grass again.
That's hilarious. I want to realize that like on day 4 of the shoot, like, shit, we gotta
put need some more hay over there on the tombstone.
At least we didn't get digital hay, or digital grass.
You know what?
Like the Star Wars Special Edition, the Texas Chainsaw 3D Special Edition.
CGI that shit. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Does this movie at all use much of modern day technology?
There's a cell phone.
There is. Okay. They FaceTime.
That wasn't shown, and that wasn't there, and that guy didn't have those piercings in his ear. I would have bought that this maybe taken place 15 years later.
Yeah.
But that just ruins it all.
Yeah, it's really only the cell phone. If they got rid of the cell phone, then you could bet that this took place in the 90s.
Yeah, you might be right. Do Your Thing, CUZ is nowhere near as bad as Jason. Say hi to mommy in hell.
Yeah, that's a good point, too. There's so many other movies that have far worse lines.
This is my world, bitch.
Yeah.
Welcome to my world, bitch.
Yeah.
That's part of the fun of like these silly slasher movies, though. You know, you always get some stupid line in there.
It's part of the cheese for sure.
Yeah.
It is, John. It is. It is, Jonathan. Least favorite line is "Do your thing, CUZ." Mm-hmm. It is. We don't hate it.
There's your ass shot.
Another one?
I mean, that camera was parked. It wasn't moving.
Look at that thing. That's something, all right.
That's something, all right.
Oh, so maybe I missed something. So why did she let this random guy just go in her house while she went to the store with her friends?
I know. Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah. They don't care about this shit.
Are you talking about the Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess maybe maybe they trust him. I don't know. They shouldn't because he's a thief.
Just met this guy.
Yep. The guy with the purple shirt looks really familiar. I can't place him though.
Price check. Grabbed his dick.
She grabbed it. You get points for a junk grab?
Nah, not on the list.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, Garrett, I'm not in the algorithm, my friend. I wish I was, but I'm not that good.
Luckily, you can watch this with the sound off and be just fine. You don't really need to hear what's being said.
I think Leatherface just chills in the basement. He don't give a shit.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit. Does he come up for a TV dinner or anything?
I know, right?
Is Leatherface cannibal? I always forget that. Does he eat flesh? I don't think he eats flesh, does he?
Well, part 2, they kind of established, right, the chili cook-off is like human flesh.
Yeah, okay, so maybe he does. I'm surprised that's another little trait that they don't mess with in the movies, you know?
I know, right? Because that might be the only film that they really talk about and dive into, like, the cannibalism side of it.
Horror movies tend to love cannibals, and, you know, if you can play that, then go for it.
Fucking just hang. Doesn't even know his fucking aunt died or whatever. He's just sitting down there waiting for the fucking tray to come underneath the door.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm hungry.
I do like that once this one kicks into high gear, it doesn't let up, you know?
It really keeps going. That's one thing I
going.
really do like about this movie.
Like a steam engine.
What am I getting today? A hungry man? I hope so. Fried chicken? Meatloaf?
It is kind of cool too, that early in the movie, you got Leatherface hunting her, and then they team up later in the movie. You know?
Damn, that's big bones.
Mm-hmm. That is a big bone.
Garrett said, I don't remember the 3D being very good in the theater. Friday the 13th 3 did it better.
Probably. I mean, there were a lot of really bad 3D transfers then. I mean, I remember back then everything was 3D. They were doing movies that weren't supposed to be 3D, and when they would put it in theaters, they'd quickly rush a version in there, and it would just be 3D was huge back in the mid 2000s after Avatar, pretty much.
Scream 6 was the first 3D film I've ever seen, and I don't think it was necessary.
Yeah. I forgot that they even did a 3D version of Scream 6.
It was a cool experience. I just wish my 3D cherry would have been popped with the Avengers or something.
Yeah.
There's a kill.
Yep. Oh.
Yes, Somneat. We are seriously watching Texas Chainsaw 3D, and we're not ashamed.
Are we seriously watching Texas Chainsaw 3D? We sure are.
We are not ashamed.
It's not that bad.
It's fun.
He
should have rephrased that. Are you seriously watching Alexandra Daddario with a midriff?
Oh, for real?
How could you? For half the movie?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Look at that.
It's batshit.
Get that other girl out of the way. Move her. Get out of there.
Man, he sure does look like Clint, his father.
Doesn't he, right?
Yeah. I saw pictures side by side of him when Clint was young, and man, spitting image.
I do hope he gets more roles because I think
me too. He's a good actor.
Yeah, good actor, got a good look. I think he's talented. I want to see more of him.
Did you ever see Play Misty for Me? With Clint Eastwood? It's one of those obsession movies where he goes out with this girl, and then she just will not take no for an answer. And at one point, he has to punch her in the face, square in the face, Clint Eastwood style.
That's awesome. Well, it's terrible, but you know what I mean.
It's I think 1972 is when it came out, but it was good. It was on Netflix, I think last year. First time I ever watched it. I was like, oh, okay, I'll watch an old Clint Eastwood movie. It was really good.
Yeah, we go way back.
Oh, let me put on my subtitles.
Come on.
Do you guys do subtitles like regularly?
When I do
like
streams, yeah.
Yeah.
And at nighttime when the wife's sleeping, I do.
I think that maybe it's a generational thing because back in the 80s, like I never watched subtitles, and now I always have to have subtitles on when I watch stuff. I don't know, unless I'm in the theater, of course, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind
because I
reading
like
them.
to hear, I like to see and hear what's going on, especially the dialogue.
Yeah.
I don't want to miss anything.
Antonis, yeah, I did watch Quiet on Set. That Nickelodeon thing? Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah. It's pretty depressing.
Yeah.
Is there multiple episodes? 'Cause if there are, I only watched one episode, and it seemed pretty. I was anticipating something way worse, but regardless,
yeah, it is. Wait till you get. There's 3 episodes,
Four.
and episode 3 is like the big one.
Okay, so I haven't seen shit yet. Okay,
Yeah, that's the one about Drake from Drake and Josh, and that's where it gets dark.
oh okay.
And then I kind of did a double feature, and I watched the Jared Fogle Subway documentary right after, and then I took a bath.
Yeah, I took a bath.
And I curled up in the corner and said, "Find a happy place."
Look at them playing Trey Songz music while Trey Songz is acting. That is just amazing.
Meta approach.
I know, right?
I'm all about meta.
Jason watched Godzilla X Kong for the third in 3D. Dang, nice.
No, oh, they have that in 3D?
I didn't watch it yet.
I don't even know what it's like in 3D these days.
Some need Immaculate or The First Omen. I haven't seen either one yet, so I don't know.
I can tell you right now, they're both like. Before I saw The First Omen, Immaculate was my favorite horror movie of the year, and now it's The First Omen. So
that's what I hear.
And funny enough, they're both very similar in plot, which is weird.
Alien Romulus. The teaser looked great.
Oh yeah, looks amazing,
Jason.
It felt like a horror movie.
It did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't really connect with all those pictures on the wall either in this.
Yeah,
of the ancestors. Like I don't know who they are.
I don't know their name.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Marilyn Burns is in this. I just remembered. She's coming up soon, I think. She's like a lady sitting in the chair. I think that's Marilyn Burns.
Oh man.
I don't know your guys' timestamp, but the dude went out down into the basement.
He's walking down the basement.
Yeah, he's walking down right now.
Cool.
Yeah. Ooh, Maxine trailer coming Monday.
Yes, sir.
Holy shit. We're all looking forward to that.
Let's see. Oh, this was her final film before her death.
Oh, really? Huh.
That's what King George says.
He's probably right.
You may be right.
Yeah, she did die quite a while back. Yeah.
Some neat. He's yet to watch X or Pearl.
Wow. 2 of the best movies of those years.
I liked X. I did not like Pearl.
Oh, man, I love both.
Matt, I think it was you I was talking to about X, where I said I started watching it one night and I was like, oh, I can't get into it. And then I decided to watch it again the next night. And I was like, dude, you gotta watch it. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah. It gets better.
Yeah.
Yeah, X. I really dig X. Pearl, I tried. It's just not for me.
Mia Goth's performance in Pearl, oh my God, it's insane.
What the? Oh. Nice little hook to the back, and you saw it.
There we go.
A little blood on the camera lens. Nice.
Yeah. I know, right?
Boom. Oh, yeah, it is. I just saw the blood on. So you're like 2 seconds in front of me.
2 seconds. Bunch of haters. That's what I'm saying. So fucked up.
The First Omen, man. We were just talking about Mia Goth's performance. The lead in First Omen. Wow, there's a scene at the end of that movie. You're just like, holy shit. Her performance is amazing. It's more of a physical type deal.
Now I haven't
That's what
seen it. I hear nothing but good things about it.
Yeah.
But have you've seen The Exorcism of Emily Rose?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jennifer Carpenter, like her performance in that film was really top notch. Would you
Yeah.
say the performance you saw in The Last Omen, or sorry, the First Omen, it's First Omen, right?
Yeah.
Tolman, yeah.
Yeah. Would you say that one's a better and stronger performance than say hers was?
You know, that's a tough one because Jennifer Carpenter, I think if you grade it on like the how much how much of a physical performance you have to give, because I think if I remember correctly, it's been a while, but Jennifer Carpenter, I think pretty much a lot of that movie she has to like convulse and do all kinds of crazy convulsions and shit, right? Whereas this one, it's more of just a regular acting performance until like the end. There is one scene where she has to like put her body into it. So yeah, I'd probably say, but I think I like just an overall performance. I really did love her performance in First.
I'm going to see it tomorrow, so
yeah,
looking forward to it.
I love it. Now it's definitely it's got like an A24 neon type feel to it, which I always love that. But
then fuck me.
Yeah, it's yeah, I love it. It's got some fucked up shit in it. I'll say that.
I hear it's the best Omen since the original.
I'm sorry. What'd you say, James?
Oh, I hear it's the best Omen since the original.
Yeah. I mean, it's a knee-jerk reaction, but I think I might prefer it over the original. But I was never like a diehard fan of the original. But I want to give it another chance, another watch.
Oh yeah,
the first one.
Cut that finger off.
Oh, damn. Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
She hit her head.
At least they got the camera thing. I like that.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of the look of Leatherface in this one?
It's not the worst. You know, I mean, I don't think it compares to like 03's Leatherface, but
oh no,
it's serviceable.
I know this is like a picky thing of me, but I wish the shirt was a different color. Maybe something a little bit lighter so you can see the stains and the dirt and everything and the grime. Just looks very clean.
It does look too clean, the shirt. You're right. That's a good observation, actually. But if they made a Leatherface Funko Pop and he had a red shirt, you'd know exactly which one it was from.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Yeah. Oh, that's the 3D Leatherface.
There goes a leg.
He looks a little shorter, too, than like other Leatherfaces. Am I right on that?
Yeah, I would say so. It's almost like camera angles tried to help him.
Yeah.
Lower shot.
Yeah.
What do you want, a leg or a wing? A lot of grunting here.
Yeah.
He's struggling here to lift him up a little bit.
Getting hung on the hook.
I should have put that at some points in these movies.
Yeah.
That would be a good one because it happens pretty quick, pretty often.
Ah, shit.
Man, that would fucking hurt.
That guy wasn't dead, so I got to take away the other kill and make that a signature kill.
Oh, and then he sawed him in half? Oh, God, sucks. I hate this.
That's a pretty.
They ain't no CGI there.
No.
It's pretty sick.
I love the stuff.
That was real.
I told you, once it starts going, man. It's got some crazy shit in it, too. I like that.
You're right, Dynamite Tiger. That ruined his weekend. You are not wrong.
Yeah, it would definitely ruin his weekend.
And she can't walk, you know?
No.
It's okay.
Ooh.
Oh, there goes the Laurie Strode limp. Here we go.
Yep.
Dude, that looked like it hurt.
Help me!
Someone help!
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, dude! She
like the smallest tree. I'm gonna hide. Oh god.
Yeah. It's believable with her frame.
Yeah, you're true. You're true.
I mean, she's like skinny as a rail in this.
Tripped over the fucking fence.
I know, dude. She does get pretty fucked up, huh?
Yeah.
I tell you, I would have been broken after those two falls.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it! I haven't been out of the house in years. Son of a, making me do this work.
James, let me ask you this, because you're like really into filmmaking now. When you watch stuff like this, do you kind of like make a mental note of certain things that might, hey, I like that, I wouldn't mind maybe trying that?
Yeah, I see certain like techniques and things. And it's funny you say that, because about 20 minutes ago, I saw something in the house that I would have been like, why didn't the director of photography light that lamp that was in the corner?
Yeah.
It was turned off. Like that would have created motivated lighting for that shot. Why didn't they do it? So I kind of watch film, and I'm always like not critiquing, because that would be super unfair. But I see things now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I think most directors say that too. Like any director, when they watch a movie after they've done it, they always find something that they're like, even Spielberg said, I can't watch my movies because I'm always like nitpicking, like, damn, I should have done this or I should have done that.
Yeah.
So
it's hard for me to watch anything I've done in the past, because I see all the mistakes that it has, and I'm like, why did I choose to do that? I could have done this instead of this. And
but hey, at least you can say you've made some films. That's awesome. That's experience,
Yeah, it's part of the journey,
experience.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
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 Hey. He's like, oh, you need me?
Watch me hurdle over the fence.
Let me come to you. You don't have to come to me.
Do I hear something over this loud chainsaw? Yeah, I do.
Welcome to Texas, motherfucker. I think that line's more cringe than do you think, us?
Yeah, I think you're right.
That's pretty bad.
I don't know. I saw this in the theater, and as all this shit's going on, I'm eating my popcorn and I'm fucking laughing my ass. I'm having a good time,
I mean, where'd she get the gun from? Was it just sitting there?
Yeah.
She totally missed.
Yeah, there it is.
She totally missed to the right.
Now, if you're really getting chased by a guy with a chainsaw, are you going to stop and point and say, welcome to Texas, motherfucker?
No.
What should I say?
Shitting your pants is what you're going to be doing.
What should I say right now?
I think I just like bad slasher. Like, you give me that's the one subgenre that I always like give a little bit of extra credit to, because I don't know, I just have a good time with bad. I don't ask for much with slashers, just give me kills, check all those boxes that I want. And that's all I need. I hate a slasher that has no kills or has everything being cutaways. That's when I get pissed off.
Where's Kenny? This part pisses me off more than any of the lines. Just fucking stop and she'll put the code in. Leatherface is behind you. What happened? We hit a fence. You tell me.
It's the Halloween H2O moment.
Oh, it's identical.
Yeah. He's coming, and they're like parked at the fence. Take the car, go to the McKenzie's. They should make a whole movie called The McKenzie's. Why do I have all these fucking kids running at my door, with some deranged killer coming after them?
Antonis, you all excited for The Strangers Chapter 1? I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm not like over the moon yet, but the trailer looks pretty standard, so
yeah,
we'll see. I mean, it takes balls to make to be dishing out 3 movies in 1 year. What if this first movie comes out and everybody's like, that fucking sucked? What are you gonna do now?
We quit.
2 more movies out.
Damn chainsaw.
I do like this shot right here.
When he throws the chainsaw?
When he's watching the vehicle just flip.
Yeah.
As he tries to get away. I might be ahead of you guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, I see now.
Yeah, now the van flipped over.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
20. Damn, Blu-ray. It's at a $20 million budget. Did it?
For this?
Did it really?
Wow.
Pretty good.
Let's see. Probably didn't make it. Probably He's
I went down if it made 40 million and then called it.
yeah, budget 20 million, box office 47.3.
Hey, look at that. Turned a profit.
Then home video, yeah, streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. Leatherface, he's like, I don't walk at all. And you guys are making me walk up the damn street.
Mm-hmm.
This is horse shit. Oh, by the way, Trey Songz is dead, so there's another kill.
That's nice lighting for a night shot, you know?
Fucking Trey Songz.
Lighting night is so hard. Lighting night is
Yeah,
so
I'll
hard.
bet.
Oh my god. So like the lighting that they have from this, yeah, I agree. It's done very well.
What's the hardest part about light night as far as like the camera goes? Is it ISO or?
So with my DP, he sets his base ISO at 800 for day and night, and he wants to create everything through with that as its basis, and then build up from there with all the lighting, whether it be up here, over here.
Yeah.
And we do it with all kinds of things like light tubes, all kinds of lights. Just, I mean, I've never dealt with so many lights for scene placement in my life. You know, you shoot 2 scenes, it takes 12 hours. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, because the bigger the space you got, the more lighting you need, because otherwise it's just going to be dark. Especially at night.
A lot of noise.
Yep.
A lot of grain.
That's why it's crazy when you hear like movies like The Revenant where they used all natural lighting.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty insane.
Yeah.
Wait. So did he kill that other girl?
I was wondering that too.
I don't.
Does it? No, I think he puts her in the freezer and then she like pops up, kind of like the first movie.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't remember him finishing the job with her because he chased her.
This scene right here at the carnival, I literally had a nightmare. Like years and years before this movie came out, I had this nightmare because I wanted a Halloween. I don't know if it was Halloween 5 or 6 or whichever, but I had this nightmare of Michael Myers chasing Jamie Lloyd through a carnival. For some reason, I just had that nightmare in my head all the time, or dream, you know? And it's weird. When I saw this movie, I'm watching this scene, I'm like, holy shit, that is literally my dream that I had, except it's Michael Myers chasing Jamie Lloyd. Like a grown-up Jamie Lloyd, you know, she's probably that age, and she's running, you know.
That would be bad.
Maybe that's why I'm still like latched on to having that adult Jamie Lloyd story. Like I want it so bad because of that dream. Maybe I don't know.
I think it needs to happen.
I think so too. Give it a chance. You know, I mean, we've had Halloween movies that have bombed before. With one more bomb,
I know, right?
I mean, these movies cost $10 million to make, so it'll make its money back. That's guaranteed.
Oh hell yeah! Look at Leatherface.
I think this might be the first time I noticed, but was that a Saw reference? At the start of them entering the carnival when he's
it was the
pig
the pig guy walking through
Drop the fucking Saw.
Yeah, because Saw is Lionsgate as well, so
yep
there's a 3D shot.
I'm a sucker for carnival settings.
Me too. I like carnival settings. They're fun.
The Funhouse, love it.
Yeah, the Funhouse is great.
I would have loved if I know budget's always a thing, but like if in the process of him trying to get her, he's just killing people, kind of similar to that. Imagine like Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2 where they have the pool scene and Freddy's just fucking killing everyone.
Yeah.
Like if Leatherface was just sawing people left and right, trying to get through her, and it's just a bloodbath.
Yeah, that would be great.
I loved it.
I love it when a low budget movie surprises me, you know, because you're always considering the budget of the movie that you're watching. Mm-hmm. It's like when I was watching Sting. I don't know if you guys have seen the Spider movie that just came out. Sting.
I didn't. I want to.
I've not. No.
And it looks very, you automatically you're going in thinking, okay, this is going to be really, really low budget. What are they going to do with the practical effects? But by the end of it, I was like, wow, I was quite surprised at you can tell that a lot of elbow grease and effort went into the spider and the things they wanted to do with it, you know? And
is it theater only?
Because there's so many horror movies where you don't really get the payoff because of the budget, you know?
Mm. Yeah.
They have to depend on, I guess the mind, the imagination. But no, they actually deliver.
Is it streaming or is it in theater?
I believe it's in theaters April 12th. It comes to theaters. But yeah, it was really good. I liked it. I thought it was, nice change of pace because there's been some like really heavy religious type horror coming out lately. So this is more of just something fun. Yeah, so thinking Clint Eastwood's son's like the nice guy, and he turns out to be a dick. Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Sheriff Hooper. Ah, nice little nod to Toby Hooper. How nice.
Mm-hmm. I really loved Toby Hooper. He was a unique director. You know, he had that Texas flavor to him in most of his movies. Sometimes that's what like Rob Zombie's shooting for. Like, I really think he wants to be like today's Toby Hooper, but Toby Hooper did it right. You know?
Yeah.
Not to say that Rob Zombie, like I like some of Rob Zombie's movies, but
yeah,
he's no Toby Hooper.
Let me see. Let's see. Let me take a look. Yeah. Let me close the Leatherface pool. Let's see what the results of that are.
BRB.
Let me see. All right.
I didn't
Leatherface.
even open my drink yet. Jesus.
Results of the Leatherface poll. We got 10 points, got 62% of the votes. That's kind of where I thought it would go. 15 points got 25%, and 5 points got 12%. So 10 points for Leatherface. That's not too bad. Not too bad. All right. Now I'll put the final girl poll in the chat. And wielding that. Well, this is the part that ruined it, or they could have, or wouldn't people might not have hated it so bad.
Is the cell phone part coming up?
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they had FaceTime back in 2013.
Yeah. I guess so.
I guess.
Yeah, somebody definitely dropped a ball. Like somebody probably got fired to screw up that bad.
Hey, Jeff, is that an iPhone? Yeah. You fucking idiot.
Because that's usually mistakes that big, you don't make it this level, you know, with like a Lionsgate movie.
Yeah. I always love seeing the Lionsgate intro for some reason.
Yeah, me too. That one and the 20th Century Fox intro, I always love that one.
Yep.
So up to this point, there hasn't been anything that really like tells you what time period this is up until that that fucking cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Even I think I read somewhere even the dates on the newspapers even. Oh no, I don't think that matter.
Let's see. I don't see. I'm looking. Oh, there's a young Marilyn Burns.
Hey, Michael Parton, what's going on, buddy? How are you?
Hi, Michael.
Is it?
I actually followed the in the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the famous ass shot of the red shorts. That I can't remember her name, but I follow her on Instagram, and she'll post like a lot of behind the scenes images that I've never seen from the first movie.
Really?
Which is really cool. Yeah.
Oh, see, look at that. Did you notice the newspaper? It only showed Sunday, August 19th. They didn't show the year.
Yeah. There it is.
Hey,
Wow.
Steve, can you move that camera over a little bit to the left there, buddy? A little bit to the left, thanks.
They might have filmed it with it in there, and then they just cropped the fucking.
Yeah, they cropped it out. Yeah. Somebody on the weekend, a man rush on the weekend editing bay.
Yeah.
Photoshop.
They got a list of things they get fuck ups they got to fix.
Oh. Like a moment ago, there was a phone in the middle of the police table, and there was like no wires connected to it at all.
Yeah.
There's no wires underneath the table hooking it up.
Yeah.
So. But I've done shit like that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that fucking phone, dude.
It's a fucking phone.
Why did it?
What is this, amateur hour?
Fucking amateur hour. What is this?
Is that a cell phone? Yes. Why has he got a cell phone? It's 1996.
Bring
I
me
don't know.
somebody to the fire.
Anybody.
Anybody. I'll fire you right now. Fuck it.
Massacred. Eye for an eye, Sheriff. Can't get around it.
Nah.
Can't get around a good book.
Mhm. She's doing the research right now.
Do you know by chance body cam footage that's on a cop? Can that be streamed live or is it only recorded?
Ugh. That's a question.
I don't.
They could have maybe gotten away with body cam footage that they're watching in real time.
Yeah.
Instead of having the phone out. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know the logistics in the.
They tried with, giving us like the blood streaks, a lot of blood in the movie. It just looks too polished,
Like created intentionally.
Yeah.
Got some Halloween H2O vibes.
That's a good example. Like,
Flip the switch.
there's nothing that gives you the chills or the heebie-jeebies in H2O,
Whoa.
Even if you like it, it's like a safe slasher.
Come on. Cat Myers is intimidating.
Cat Myers, pounce.
You kidding me? He jumps right off that rock wall. Like, ah!
he leans down, then he goes, ah!
He gets hit in the back of the head with a rock. Ah!
And when he lands, he's pigeon-toed.
Dominic Crazy Kid, shout out.
That's my son. So
It is?
yeah, he's upstairs.
Nice.
Shout out, little
Hey
kid.
Dom.
Shout me out, Dad.
I didn't know he was watching. I'll keep my
Yeah, no.
language.
He's not
Watch
watching.
language now, damn it.
He just popped on that.
I feel bad.
Mhm.
He doesn't care. I thought the movie took place in 2013. Does it say 1996 somewhere? No. It should have took place in like 1996, but
I do notice that like every time I do a commentary, it's like easier to pick a movie apart.
I know,
notice,
right?
like every detail when you're doing commentary, and you got to have something to talk about. So
damn, that's a fast rat. Holy shit, it climbed the wall.
yeah, damn, that was fast.
Fast ass CGI rat.
Mm-hmm.
Was it?
I think it was.
It had to have been. It climbed the wall.
Yeah. And it wasn't like rats like you see in Halloween Ends.
No.
I love that movie. I love that movie.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's like so awesome. But we're watching Texas Chainsaw, so
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I was actually going to ask you guys a Halloween question. Like, does the next Halloween movie have a chance to make even like a fraction of what these, like Halloween 2018, like just because Jamie Lee Curtis had come back, it's like a perfect storm of all these elements coming together. And so, like this next movie, like I just keep asking myself, like, are they expecting to make the money that they made in these last three? I don't even know. I can't even guess.
they shouldn't because
Yeah.
like the whole marketing thing was Jamie Lee Curtis is coming back. John Carpenter is even returning to the franchise for the first time in the X amount of years. That's the marketing right there. Bringing back the OG,
Mm-hmm. That's what people don't realize. Like before Halloween 2018 came out, I was doing Halloween updates when they were promoting returns.
Yeah.
Halloween returns.
Mm-hmm.
Back in 2015, I did an update. It was like the first Halloween update I did. And I was like, nobody's going to watch this because nobody's talking about Halloween right now.
Yeah.
And then as soon as John Carpenter came back and they announced that, everybody became Halloween fans all of a sudden. At one time, I thought Halloween, to be a Halloween fan, was a very small niche little thing. I didn't know it was as big as it
And it
was.
blew up.
until it blew up.
No, I agree with that 100%, dude. Like, but I think that you would be.
Wow.
Whoa, that's pretty dope.
Damn.
To think that these new ones, TV show, movies, whatever it's going to be, can make that much money.
There's no way.
I just don't see it happening. I mean, I'm sure they'll make a good amount of money. It'll still be profitable in some way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, I was a diehard fan when, you know, they did Halloween 6 and like nobody went to the theater. You know, and I was still I was still in the theater shaking, excited because I'm that much of a Halloween fan. But you know, at that time I felt alone. Like, no, and plus this was 95, so nobody was really, you know, on the internet talking about it. So it was, I don't know, it's just a good time now. It's kind of strange.
Oh, there she is. Oh, now she's dead.
See, told you.
Yeah.
Now she's dead. I just killed a girl.
Shit, I'm gonna get fired.
Close that freezer.
I just shot her in the head. Fuck.
He didn't kill her. He didn't.
He immediately regretted that.
You didn't see that.
Leatherface grabbed my gun and shot her.
Yep. What? Eye for an eye. She shouldn't have been in there. Oh, you're dead, bitch.
She shouldn't have leaped at him though.
Now she's not fresh anymore, you idiot.
Like if you're in a freezer and somebody opens the door, are you gonna like lunge out at them, or are you just gonna be like, hey, cool, get me the fuck out of here?
Like, no.
No, you're dead too.
Oh yeah.
You had that coming. Shouldn't have shot that girl.
That dude's an asshole.
Yeah, this was the last Texas Chainsaw to get a theatrical release. We'll see, but I mean, they're supposed to be making another one. So
I didn't even realize that. So there was no theatrical Texas movie to this one.
No, because the Leatherface was that one. It was a DirecTV exclusive. I remember when that came out.
See, that's what scares me about Halloween going to TV. Does that kind of lower it value-wise to come to theaters ever?
I don't think anymore. Like back,
I guess you can take Chucky. Like Chucky's on TV now.
Now I guess it's coming back to the theaters again. I guess they're making it.
If it comes back to the theaters, yeah, they would put it in theaters probably.
I just don't have the love for that one, like the other. Yeah. I just wonder about the Crystal Lake show. Like, if that TV show comes out and it bombs, are they going to be quick to put Friday the 13th back in the theaters immediately? Or are they just going to be like, yeah, there's nothing here for this. Just forget about it.
It's just nobody in the fans love Friday, but they don't give a shit about Friday. That's what it seems like, you know, as far as movies. I mean, because it's been like freaking 2009. So what was that? 16 years now? Sorry. Is my math like way off?
15
years.
15, yeah. So 15 years since, I mean, that's crazy.
Right? It's fucking nuts, man.
Wait, is this Halloween?
What happened?
What holiday is this? Is this like Halloween? Because they're like, come and party with us. I don't know why I think this is Halloween. Yeah.
I don't know. They're not like in. You don't see like Halloween decorations or anything.
I know, but I don't know why I think this is on Halloween.
Oh, because they're in the carnival and there was people wearing masks.
I think it is Halloween.
Yeah. He's getting his face ripped off.
No, that dude's still alive.
Look at that. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
I like when Leatherface sticks his tongue out. He's like,
yeah. Oh.
What's up, Aaron Click? How are you, buddy? Always gonna let it sit over there and dry out a little bit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
On a foam head, foam heads they do dry out latex, so it might work.
I guess that's kind of like when you know you're when you sell out as a franchise. You know, he just ripped a guy's face off and nobody even bats an eye. You know, because we've done it so many times before.
Yeah.
We just watched the guy get his face ripped off and didn't even, like, we don't even care, you know? It did nothing for us. And usually you're like, oh my God, he's getting his face ripped off. Holy shit.
Oh, I like that robe he has on. That's nice. The flowers.
It's cute.
Yeah.
I never noticed that. I do like how he attaches his mask to his face.
Yeah.
That's pretty gnarly shit.
That is gnarly. I never caught that either. So that way his mask doesn't come off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. At least I know what to do for Halloween next year. Right through the fucking mouth.
Face on mother.
It ain't never coming
You're gonna
off.
sew a mask to your face?
Yep, it ain't never coming off.
That's wicked though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
Got the Confederate flag in the bar. Very Texas.
Yep.
I don't know how to read. Well, then you should have told me. I could have read it to you.
I love that guy. You see, there would be this map, and you would have these conclusions, and you would up to them. It's a jump conclusions map.
Jebediah.
I heard that they're making a Hellraiser 2. Is that true?
I heard that too.
Yeah, I heard that. Well, I think they're in talks about it. Like they got plans, but I don't think anything's been greenlit yet or anything.
They got plans.
I loved the newest one. I loved it.
Wouldn't know what to do with. I caught it.
I think they did something really cool with the newest one, and I was actually shocked at how much I actually loved that movie. I was like, "What the fuck?"
The new Hellraiser?
Yeah, it's so cool.
I couldn't get that out of my head. There's definitely something there. I love Jamie Clayton as Pinhead.
Oh, so good.
All the respect in the world to Doug Bradley, but I would be completely fine going forward and just staying with Jamie Clayton.
All day.
She was creepy in the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Or they, sorry.
Oh yeah.
I was so careful in my review. There'd be times I'd catch myself. I'd be like, "Say they."
Yeah, that's right. I forgot that she does.
It's no disrespect. It's just like you used to saying he or she.
It's not
jarring at first.
It is. Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, they are amazing as Hellraiser.
Thanks, King George. $1.99 says being a Chucky fan is embarrassing at this point.
Yeah,
I was never really a huge Chucky fan to begin with. I mean, he's not terrible.
I didn't really care for the TV series, if I'm being honest. I watched all of season 1, and I watched maybe one episode of season 2, and I just couldn't. I was like, okay, I don't care anymore.
Same.
And that's the thing that scares me about TV episodes.
Me too.
Because to take Halloween for an example, I think that wait between a Halloween movie is just as important. So when you have a TV series and you're going to have freaking 10 episodes, is it going to kind of dilute it? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Oh, yeah. JK Ransom reviews TCM 2 Face Off was hard to watch, especially when he puts it on stretch. Oh, when he cuts the face off that dude. She's fucking running around with it on.
No, I did watch the first season of Chucky, and I didn't hate it. And then, but I wasn't super high on it. And then episode 1 of season 2 was free to watch, and I watched it. And I was like, I wasn't super high on the first season. I'm not missing anything. I don't feel. But it sounds like someone in the chat thinks it's dog shit. So maybe my suspicions are correct.
Well, I think when you have a TV series, you have to throw a lot of bullshit in the plot that you don't really care about, just to kind of fill gaps and fill time.
Mm-hmm.
So,
especially
that's why the 90-minute mark is so perfect for slasher properties. And when you try to stretch that out to 10 hours or 8 hours,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying it can't be done, but man, it's a challenge.
A lot of filler.
Because I think rhythm is a big part of slasher movies.
Yeah.
You got it, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
Clint Eastwood's your fucking dad?
I wish you would have said that. Clint Eastwood's fucking dad? Why are you a cop?
Why are you a cop?
You should have 2 strippers on you right now at a nightclub.
I heard people that didn't like that Leatherface is too smart in this movie.
I mean, I don't think he's ever been really dumb. I mean,
yeah, I think this is in the same, light as the other Leatherfaces in the other movies.
I would say the one thing I would take away from this film is like the moments that they try to like make him feel like play the sympathy card to make you feel sorry for him as he's getting his ass beat by the cops. That's one thing I kind of didn't like. It's it's not my thing.
You shouldn't feel bad for Leatherface.
No,
I did feel bad for him.
He ripped a face off, sewed another to his face.
Yeah, didn't he do that?
Yeah, we're feeling sorry.
We feel bad for him.
Yeah.
I did.
That's
here's where she does the shift.
"Pah!"
I'm gonna be bad now.
Gotta suck your dick
Not all your dad's movies were good.
for free.
for free.
The later Dirty Harry movies kind of sucked. Ah, shit.
She almost got like instantly hotter house out of the blue,
Hey, hold on.
Michael Myers here. Holy shit. Bubba's got a girlfriend. Bubba's got a girlfriend.
Oh, God, girlfriend.
Oh, when he's burning the lighter and burning that freaking coat hanger and scratching his head in part 2 and eating it.
I will say when I watched that for the first time when I was a kid, my dad used to like intentionally scare the fuck out of me. Even though it was comedic, like the movie, it still scared me as a child.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that movie that much.
It's fine.
No, you're fine.
I'd rather watch this one than that one.
I'm going to be with you. I'm going to be honest. Like I told you earlier at the start of this, I wasn't that big onto this movie, and I really don't dislike
titties.
Double-sided tape for sure.
Yeah, no kidding. Don't tempt me. I'll jiggle those boobies. That's what he said.
What was the point? I don't understand the point of ripping her shirt in half for there not to be anything shown. I mean, it's okay.
God, they're
huge. I think this is the closest to nudity that you could ever get.
Look at him. Leatherface again. Making me freaking walk again. Look, he's pissed. 2 miles in my little tie.
You got the 24mm lens, then you jump to the 35mm.
Yep, JK, Daddario is definitely in the top 5 hottest final girls. Well, you ain't wrong.
Like of all time?
Maybe. He ain't wrong.
You're right. He's not that wrong.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
I don't hear you. Hold on, let me see what I
do. We've just been talking all kinds of stuff. You didn't even hear him. It's all good.
Just talking about boobies.
Yeah.
That chainsaw right there is it's a symbol for his wiener.
Oh, okay, I see.
See?
Okay, I think I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
We're talking about the double-sided tape that was used to keep her shirt on.
Yeah.
Clearly.
There was tape on her. Yeah, there had to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta get me one of those little ties he got on. I like that thing. It's like this big.
Clip on too,
He got that at the children's section.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I reckon that's a tattoo of my mama.
Wait a minute. I'm looking at my relative's chest right now.
Look at those things. It's bigger than my mama's.
There's a 3D shot.
It's me.
So maybe I didn't pay attention enough, but that mark that she has on her, like they all have it, right?
Yeah, like in the family.
Is it like a burned on? Is it scarred on? Like what? How do they?
I think it's burned on. It's like a brand.
I think it's a brand.
Oh,
come on.
There it is.
Uh-oh.
Nope, I don't.
Damn.
Feed his ass to the shark.
So Leatherface, he's got to have like superhuman strength. Or he can take battle damage, I guess.
This motherfucker got plot armor.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, he's hurt. He's moaning.
Fuck.
Nick, what's up, buddy? Double D Dario.
Double T
Not wrong. Ashton, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Nick? How you doing, brother? Nick's a big fan of the first Omen.
You guys are making me want to see it for sure.
Oh yeah, it's so good.
Did you say it's the best horror of the year so far?
Yeah, it's definitely the best horror of the year.
Nice.
I took my wife. Our first date was to see the Omen remake, so I definitely wanted to go see the first Omen with her tomorrow. So
Yeah.
go see that.
I don't think I even saw the Omen remake. I'm not sure if I did or not. I don't think I did.
It's a remake.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Shot for shot.
What's the actress? Is it Julia
Stiles
Stiles? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, she's in it.
and Liev Schreiber.
Yeah, I think that's why I avoided it because, like, at that time there were just so many freaking remakes coming out, and a lot of them bad.
What was it? 6/6/06 it released.
Yeah.
I was there.
It was released.
Pretty cool.
Saw it twice. Leave my cousin alone. Here it comes. Do your thing, cuz.
Do you think, cuz?
He's pretty strong, eh?
I'm gonna beat your ass, Mo.
Fucking threw that thing way far.
Come on, you know y'all cheering.
Bitch, you're dead now.
Oh, he got chainsaw. It never runs out of gas, but that's impressive.
Solar powered.
Oh wait, did she already kill the other dude, or did I miss it?
Ooh.
Oh, I hate the Achilles.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of those.
Like in House of Wax.
That's a movie I haven't seen in a while. I haven't seen House of Wax in ages.
Oh, and he pops up behind that dude and snips it with scissors. Ugh. Eye for an eye.
Yeah. Oh, he's going down
a lot of
compactor or something.
A lot of CGI here. A lot of CGI.
Oh, cutting those arms off.
That is so loud.
It's a good time.
Hey, it happened to Michael.
Yeah.
That's where they got it from.
Yeah.
He said, we're already going to piss people off. You know what? Let's fucking borrow from Texas 3D.
You know, whether you like ends or not, but I tell you, the first time you see Mike going into that thing, you're like, oh, shit.
His body almost kind of elevates and then goes back.
The way that it took his body, too. It's just when he does that, like that shoulder thing.
Yeah, it was.
It's like he's getting one of those back rubs or something.
Yep.
At first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Head. Look, he's
took my
tired now.
You know? It's like, damn, they're doing my boy wrong.
Look how tired he is now. I walked the whole way here.
Yep.
I got my ass kicked. Now I got to walk back. He said, you got a car? No, you broke it, remember?
I do like that they do have him limping because of the chainsaw at the end of part 1.
Yep.
That's cool. I like that.
He's really just a big kid.
Yeah, he is. Didn't they say somewhere he's supposed to have like the mind of a 5-year-old or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You want me to comb your hair?
She's gonna take care of him now.
Yep. You want to take a bath? It's like, don't touch me, bitch. Look at my face. Like Halloween 5. See?
Yeah.
See?
Uncle?
No, I'm your cousin. I'm your cousin.
Boogeyman?
Look just like you.
Just, well, I don't look, well, not as pretty, but don't touch me. I'll be in the basement if you need me.
Yep.
So Lee, I know you did the Blue Myers cut. Have you ever considered doing a Thorn cut, like one long ass movie that like pieces 4, 5, and 6 together in a way that kind of like
Ooh, that's actually a good idea.
like, or at least 5 and 6, where it's like you can edit certain parts of it out and kind of make it seem like a continuation of one another.
There's Marilyn Burns.
I would like to take that on actually, because there's definitely some things that you could take out of each movie, you know, and try to maybe put it into like 1 3-hour cut or something like that. I don't know. I think the thing too is like 6 feels so different than 4 and 5 just because it was a different company that did it. So it'd be cool to like maybe in part 6, maybe throw some little flashbacks from 4 and 5 in there where they might, you know, fit. And plus the way they handle Jamie Lloyd 6 too is really kind of different. So,
oh yeah.
I did do a Dr. Death cut of part 5 when that new footage came out.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, because it was Blu-ray footage. So I took that and I took out the old Hermit and I replaced it with the Dr. Death, and I made a couple little changes along the way that, you know, like I kind of toned down the Tina stuff a little bit, not too much. She's still Tina, but you know, yeah, that was kind of fun to do too, actually.
Nice. Yeah,
I'll send you a link for it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have the Blue Myers cut on my computer, and you know,
nice.
It's a good cut.
Thank you.
Damn, dog.
That's a really nice thing.
Mm-hmm.
You want a grilled cheese and tomato soup?
What if that was the last line and then they just
He fucking shut the door.
You want a grilled cheese?
He stops it. No, ramen noodles. And that's it.
You want some mayonnaise on your sandwich?
How about mustard?
What kind of side item you want? You want some Funyuns?
Damn, you're sexy. I ain't letting you out. Okay, I'm gonna live here forever.
Yep.
She could just poison his food.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's your time.
It's yours.
He did kill her friends.
Mm-hmm.
But to be fair, her friend did cheat with her boyfriend.
Yep, which never came back to mean anything. So
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Ew.
Well, guys, I got to cut out. My wife just called.
No,
she gets home from work. Okay.
You're good, buddy.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. This was really fun.
Thanks for coming on, buddy. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
Guys, have a wonderful night.
You too, buddy. See ya. All righty. Let's see. Blu-ray Addict said, are you guys looking forward to Abigail, the new vampire movie? I am.
You know, that looks pretty good. Who's the directors of that? Is it the ones for?
Yep, Radio Silence.
Yeah, Rio. Yeah. Yeah, I reckon it's going to be good. Looks pretty fun.
Melissa Barrera's in it, so I like her a lot. So I want to see it.
She's all right.
I think
it has nothing to do with politics either.
No.
Before that politics stuff came out, I even told you back then I was like, I'm not really that big on her.
I just think she's hot, so it's kind of pretty much why I want to watch it. So.
Yeah, she's a pretty lady. Yeah,
I have a thing. Yeah. Yeah. Now I got to tally up these points. Let's see. Hey Lee, what do you think about it? Oh wait, never mind. You're gone.
Hey Lee,
just kidding.
Can you come back? I need to know your points.
I don't need them for the points.
Oh.
Let me end the pool. In the pool for Final Girl, kind of that landed exactly where I thought it would. Where's it at? 10 points for Final Girl. That's what I thought it would be. All right, let's add these points up. Okay. Surprisingly, yeah, these movies are called Texas Chainsaw, but like nobody gets killed with a chainsaw in half these movies. So, kills, 13 kills. Hold on, let me bring up a calculator. This one actually has a decent amount of points, surprisingly. Even though most of the people got killed in the beginning by guns. But it doesn't matter. Still counts. Okay, here we go. 13 kills, 5 points apiece. We got 65. Only one signature kill with a chainsaw. That's lame. 10 points for that. We got the signature ass shot in this movie. Thank goodness. Probably the best one in the franchise, actually, because it was very nice. 50 points for that. Only one thing of roadkill in this movie because this movie wasn't that gross. 5 points for that. I counted 7 family members in the beginning because that's pretty much all that was there. So 5 points for that. That's another 35 points. Holy shit, this is going to be in first place. 10 points for Leatherface and 10 points for the final girl. 185 points total for Texas Chainsaw 3D. Let's see. I'm pretty sure this puts us in first place, which is going to piss people off.
Honestly, I had a great time. I enjoyed this movie for all of its flaws. Every movie does have its own. You know, Halloween from '78, revered as one of the best horror films of all time, has a ton of its own problems. So it's going to be a problem.
What did you just say? How dare you?
What?
Talk about Halloween 1978 like that.
Oh, you mean the pine? Or sorry, the pine trees. All the palm trees in the background. You know, they're in Illinois, but there's palm trees and John Carpenter's smoke going across. And there's a ton of, you know, the wrench that's attached to Nick Castle's hand when he smashes the glass.
Isn't it amazing, though? Once you see all those things, you can never unsee them ever again.
Never. And now with the 4K releases that they recently had from Scream Factory, you can see that wrench fucking more than ever.
Clear as day.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. After after the watching of Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D, we have a new number one, and that is TCM 3D. It is now in first place in the ranking. So congratulations.
Yeah. Wasn't that bad?
Yeah. Blu-ray says, what do you guys rate it out of 5? He gives it a 2.5. Ashton gives it a 2.5. Antonis gives it a 2.
2.5.
I'm gonna give it a 3.5, and I'm sticking to it. 3.5 out of 5. I really, really enjoy this movie for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I really do. It's stupid fun. I don't know why. I like it.
That's all that matters.
Sticking to it. J.K. Rance gives it a 3 out of 5. Also says Jessica Biel is the number one ass shot. I don't know. This girl had a nice little donker, so give her props. Works too. Just saying. Next up is Leatherface. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Only ever watched it once. Not looking forward to watching it again. Hopefully Sledgehammer Horror can entertain me because I'm not looking forward to watching it, to be honest. That's coming up next week on Tuesday night. Come back, hang out. Really appreciate it. I appreciate James coming on tonight and hanging out. Appreciate Lee spending his Friday night with me, hanging out through the technical difficulties. Fantastic. Love it. I'll be back Tuesday. If you have not supported this dude's Halloween fan film, Halloween Aftermath, go check it out. Indiegogo has, what'd you say? A week left, 8 more days?
It does. I wasn't gonna plug it. I promise.
No, go ahead.
I wasn't. No, it's okay.
Go ahead.
7 days. It has 7 days left. 7 days left, and it's we need 12% more to get in. You know, get the film fully funded and
going. So do you have to get to 100% to go into demand? Is that how that works?
Yeah, exactly. Once you hit 100%, you automatically go in demand, and then people can continue to buy perks past that. So we're doing really good. I if you guys haven't seen the footage, I mean, I hate to like just talk myself up, and it's not myself, it's my team. You know, we're all a team, and you can't do it without this person, whatever. But it's the highest quality production I've been attached to, and that's no shame on any of the other ones. I just think that this one is a whole new level of.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you know. I hate even using the word fan film because it's starting
to look like that.
It's starting to not even look like a fan film. It's starting to look like film.
Legit.
Yeah. So,
No, seriously, guys, if you have not, go check it out. It's on Indiegogo. It's all over James's socials. Grimnox Productions. It's on Hit James Grim on Instagram, whatever. Go check it out. It looks really, really good. Legitimately. Not because he's my dude. Literally probably one of the best looking Halloween fan films. Like, obviously we didn't see the full movie, but what I've seen so far, probably one of the best things I've ever seen fan film wise, Halloween wise. If you're into the David Gordon Green trilogy, you're definitely going to be into this because it looks identical to those movies. So go check it out. Go support him. You won't regret it. I'm telling you. My Special Boy was great. I would say this looks better from what I've seen, in my opinion.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. You know, I think it's a big task, but it's something I feel like it's when's the last? I mean, how many Halloween fan films have been like high quality? When I say high quality, I like to say like, It's Me Billy is hardly a fan film. It's so good.
Yeah.
Never Hike Alone. There's a bunch of them, and I hate to not name all of them, but there's so many.
There's so many
that they're really good quality, that rival studio quality, and I think like you don't see that with Halloween. And that's my goal. That's my goal. I don't want to say it's going to be. I don't want to say this. This isn't my words. I've heard other people say it, but like, wow, this is very Never Hike Alone if they did Halloween. And I was like, that's probably like a really nice thing to say. Like, quite the compliment, really, because we just want to give the fans quality. That's like that's the most important things. We do it for you guys. We want to create content for you. We're all missing Michael Myers. Let's get some more.
JK Rants Review says, still recovering from my Halloween Ends depression.
Well, this might make you not depressed because Michael Myers in the latest teaser that we did, he throws this chick up and down this kitchen, and it's great.
Yeah, Michael Myers is in this movie. I know if you didn't like the fact that Corey was in Halloween Ends, Michael Myers is in this one.
It's literally, yeah. So he's the only,
you don't have to worry about it.
Only antagonist of the film. There's no Corey Cunningham. It takes place in between kills and ends. And
not that I didn't love Corey Cunningham.
I love him.
Just saying.
Well, you might like Cole Dalton, who's our final boy, whatever you want to call him, because he's essentially he's like our Corey Cunningham minus like the weird turning,
the weird twerking on the floor. We don't get none of that.
We get none of that. No.
What are you doing? You just left me in there. You just left. What are you doing?
You just left me in there.
Okay. He walked out the fucking door and then he blames Allison. What the fuck?
I know. What a little.
Okay.
What a court.
What a dick. All right. Fucking asshole. Yeah. Go support James. He'd appreciate it. Let's get him in demand. Make it happen. Appreciate everybody that hung out with us tonight. Really, really do. I'll be back on Tuesday night. A couple more of these things, and we're going to wrap it up. And then 2 more. Leatherface and then Texas Chainsaw 2022. And then hopefully do the ranking show. I don't know who's the guests are going to be for that. I'm going to reach out and see which ones want to come back on to hang out. I know I can't get them all because some of them don't get along. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see who comes on, who don't. But appreciate it. Have a good night, everybody. And hopefully I will see you guys next week. Let me see. I don't know what I want to end it on. I love you guys. Sort of. Maybe. Do I? I don't know. Fuck it. Where are you? Here we go. Have a good night, everybody. Peace.